Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Air Mayflowers reading. I just wanted to say before we get started, thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, and subscribes. I'm trying to grow the channel, and I appreciate all of the support that those of you that have supported in the past. I can't thank you enough, and I ask that you continue to do so. I claim that we are going to grow this channel and that we're going to move forward. And please let me know, honestly, with only positive comments, what you'd like to see, or if you like this kind of reading and you want to see something else, or you want to see more of this, please let me know. But only looking for positive, uplifting comments, because that's what this channel is about, to help everyone and to uplift. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we want to look at your center energy, which is the moon. And so to me, could be either things hidden, things you're not aware of, or it could be to me maybe an illusion of some sort. But your clarifying message was rebirth and new beginnings. New beginnings are often disguised as painful endings by Lao Tzu. And so this means, maybe you're in the illusion that things aren't going to get any better, or that things, are just, so terrible at this time. But I think, remember that we are closing out cycles right now. We are moving from a very painful time to a much lighter, happier time. And with that, you're going to have a little bit of grieving for what you're leaving behind, but also understand the joy and happiness that you could be walking into if you allow it. Your crowning energy is the strength card here. So this is you using your strength at this time to move forward. Magnolia is your clarifier, which is nobility and self-esteem. There is nothing noble in being superior to your fellow men. True nobility lies in being superior to your former self, by Ernest Hemingway. And this is again looking at the all that you've gone through, and what you've learned from it, and taking those epiphanies and that wisdom with you as you move forward, but leaving anything negative behind. Because as we move into this more just easier way of living, your easier way of doing things, thinking, etc., it's going to be important that you release all of anything negative as you move forward. It's just going to be really important. Your undermining energy here is the Eight of Wands, which is movement, and there could be some communication coming in as well, but there's definitely movement forward for you. You have Pink Rose, which is grace and sweetness. The pursuit of perfection, then, is the pursuit of sweetness and light, by Matthew Arnold. And so really, not really, the perfection point of view where it's, you're driving yourself crazy to be this perfectionist kind of thing, but more of the ease and flow, where things are just what they are, and the acceptance of that, the appreciation for that, I think is more what you're going to experience with this, and seeing the grace and the sweetness, not only in yourself but others, and seeing the beauty of life again, is the message that I get with that. Because you've gone through some sorrow of some sort. This could be heartbreak. This could be, some other kind of situation that really hurt you. And now you're moving beyond that, okay? But it says majesty and virtue with the lily here. The lily is the emblem of rare, of many virtues, good and rare. Unknown is the author of that. But I think this speaks to your character and who you are. You are a person of greatness and virtue and noble character, right? And that you are rare, and that you are a real sweetheart in your spirit, and to hold on to that no matter what. And then your outcome here is the star, your hopes and dreams, and you're moving towards the star. You're going, after that, whatever you deem that to be. And then you have the white rose as your clarifier, new start and wisdom. Again, taking what you've learned through past experiences and applying that to your future experiences, but leaving the negativity behind. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom, and this is by Aristotle. So again, coming into that knowledge of really who you are and what you want and what you desire, and moving forward, taking the wisdom from the past, and just moving forward. Okay, so we have here Nausea, which is wandering. I'm going to read that because I'm not sure what the wandering piece is. I want to read that just to get the understanding of what the author meant with that card. But you have intuition with cornflower as your next message. So using your intuition as you move forward to give you the necessary insights. And then you have a Guarar, which is about flexibility and being flexible, not only with others, but with yourself. You also have Borage, which is optimism. Sweet Borage encourages playfulness and spontaneity to help uplift your spirits when you're feeling disheartened and blue. Borage will help you to rise above sorrow and depression and instill fresh courage, enthusiasm, and confidence in your ability to move through life's obstacles. So, really looking at obstacles in a different way is the message that I get with that, too. Just because something is difficult doesn't mean it has to be all negative. Anything worth having is typically something that you have to put effort towards. And so it's not easy, but you are going to see yourself through it. Next, you have Lady's Mantle, which is about nurturance. Like being held in your mother's arms, Lady's Mantle brings feelings of gentle reassurance and joyful contentment to your body, mind, and soul, especially during times of upheaval and change. Know that you are loved and fully supported in all ways. You have the inner resources you need to be happy and whole. And so that's really just understanding that during these times when you are not feeling at your highest moment, really to nurture yourself during that time, instead of just sort of like struggling through it kind of thing. You got to love yourself during those times, especially during those times. Plumbago, which is understanding. Plumbago connects you to the depths of your psyche and assists with your understanding of your shadow side. It is understanding that allows you to practice self-compassion and forgiveness, release feelings of shame, blame, guilt, and self-judgment that hold power over you and prevent your growth. So really just understanding, is really what's required. That we all have light and dark sides to us. We all have things that we have to work through. We all have things that, if we could have done it differently, we would have. But it's not about blame, shame, and all that other negative stuff anymore. It's about really just saying, okay, I did that, and moving on from it, right? And releasing all of those negative feelings that go along with it because they're not serving you anymore. But understanding that is really huge. And allowing yourself to have the flexibility at this time to do that. Next, you have Columbine, which is abundance. Columbine encourages you to joyfully embrace life's bewildering array of uncertainties with a kind of confidence that doesn't require too much thought. Go with the flow, with what feels right. Abundance is the knowledge and security that comes with the acceptance that all your needs are being met. So, this is about being in the flow, being in the place to receive, the abundance, because abundance is more than money. Abundance is the fact that you woke up today, the beauty outside, the fact that you are in a safe place. Just really getting back to the basics of really being, having thankfulness for all that you have and not focusing on what you don't have anymore. I think that's going to be important, and understanding what abundance really is, because abundance comes in many forms. It's not just monetary. And I think, through the years and through this previous cycle, it was really all about the material. I think as we come into this new cycle, that's the shift. So here we have Bee Balm, which is vibrance. Add some spark to your life. Bee Balm encourages you to let go of inhibitions, cut loose, be passionate, and sing your song at the top of your lungs without judgment. Every day is a gift worth celebrating. Bee Balm reminds you to show up and embrace the potential of your own life. No excuses. So really, stepping into that attitude of gratitude and thankfulness, and really stop allowing yourself to have excuses to not do that. because it's going to change your life. When you change how you do things, when you change your thinking, you change your way that you're looking at things, that is going to make all the difference. And your last message is lightheartedness with the zinnia. Zinnia encourages spontaneity and just plain stillness in order to help bridge the gap between responsible adult and innocent child. Allow yourself to rediscover your joyful, playful inner child. Open your heart and your imagination and allow yourself to dream. The world is your oyster and anything is possible. And that's why you have that star card, because you're walking towards your dream, your hopes, your desires, and you know, whatever those are for you. And it's really just asking you to be, you know, playful and curious again, and really step into that part of your personality. It's been pushed down through this experience, because you have been hurt by something, you have gone through some sorrow, but don't let that, you know, stop you from being your authentic self, which is normally playful, which is normally very joyful and lighthearted. And I hope that this helps you, air signs. Much love and light, Lady T.